Okay, so we are back. So, I saw this Jude Bellingham post, and it's from Bild. So this came out 2 weeks ago. Didn't cover it because I thought maybe it's false. And apparently, they hated his ego. So they hated his ego. They didn't like that he was big-headed, is the word. So, he, in my opinion, as a Real Madrid fan, I think he was too big for the club. But we can all see that now, after seeing how well he's performing. He's doing well, scoring almost every single game. So, the Dortmund players, apparently they didn't like his leadership. Because he was 19, shouting at them, telling them to play better. Which, you probably know this already. They were on a title charge. Bellingham got injured, and the final match they lost. If they had won that match, they would have won the title. But Bayern Munich won the title, took all the limelight from Dortmund. That left Bellingham extremely disappointed. We all know how disappointing that could be. That's what also triggered his move to Real Madrid. Because he's a big player. He knows it. He knows how much he's worth. Real Madrid paid 115 more for him. But it's money well spent. Because look how he's been playing recently. And I've been hearing this news. He's arrogant, shouting at teammates. Actually, I'll tell you what he was shouting. So basically what Bellingham, this is in a match of 2021. So 2021, Bellingham was in a position, I think they were playing Champions League. So basically, Scholes, who's a left back by Dortmund, but it's the second choice. But he misplaced a pass, which, I mean, that's normal in football. But if you're on a high level, you can't be misplacing passes. He misplaced a pass, and that frustrated Bellingham. He was like, basically in his English accent, he was like swearing at the guy, you know, with the English accent. He was like, yeah, I'm not gonna impersonate him, but it sounds funny. Just picture it with the English accent, him saying all this. It's pretty funny. I think that Dortmund were the problem. And I know this with many clubs. The small clubs always complain about the big fish in the club. And how can I explain this? We've seen it even in Manchester United. When Manchester United were poor, literally no direction with their club, Ronaldo joined, and you know, he was playing for Juventus at the time when he joined. So he was pretty used to winning titles with the club. But he moving to United with a team who didn't really care about winning. So therefore it ended the way it did. He left because they didn't like him. They didn't like that he had a winner's mentality. Which, in my personal experience from people I know, I can understand from their point of view. It's probably annoying to hear someone nagging, someone trying to better you all the time. I can understand from a young man, and also some people are older than him in the club. So they were getting super annoyed. This teenager is saying this to them, basically shouting at them, telling them how to play. I know that experience, and I must say, to me, it's a different story if it's in a football match. In football, if your player, your teammate, scolds at you for doing something wrong, you take it right to the chin. You don't complain. Just try and be better. You know, a lot of people's egos get hurt. It's happened to me in the past where my ego got hurt when I was playing. That's just like when I was still super young. And I wasn't that good, but people used to give me criticism all the time. Back then I couldn't handle it. But as I'm getting older, I start to realize that criticism is good. You need those teammates to better you. So therefore, Jude Bellingham joined Real Madrid. Since he joined Real Madrid, he's now in a place of where they win Champions Leagues, where titles are a normal thing. So he's in the locker room with Kroos, Modric. Actually, here's a better analogy. Put him in the locker room with the past Real Madrid team. Put him with Ronaldo, Marcelo, Sergio Ramos. I think Bellingham would fit perfectly in the team. In that 2017 team, I think Bellingham would relish in that team, because he has that same mentality. But in Real Madrid, they all have a good mentality. I think it's best Bellingham made the switch, because you don't want to be in a team which the team drags you down, you know. So therefore, I think he made a very good choice. And do I hate Bellingham? I don't hate him. I think he's a great player. Actually, right now, I would say he's my favorite player in the world. Just what based how he's performing. And currently, he's in the system at Real Madrid, where the team is built around him. The formation is built around him. So, I mean, that's all a player can ask for. We've never seen Bellingham play as a 10. He's being played as a 10 currently. And therefore he's scoring game by game. 3 games, 4 goals. And he's a midfielder. So I think right now the team is built perfectly around him. It's good energy, good mentality, good vibes all around. He's fitting perfectly with the team. And I think he had to get out of Dortmund, basically. I think he had to get out of there. They were gonna drag him down. But, I mean, that's all. But, if you enjoyed and share your opinion, I really would love to know your opinion on this matter. But if you enjoyed, smash a like, subscribe.